Okay, we're about to do a reading on the energies of your beautiful divine masculine and your connection. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I couldn't. I went to a class and it was so exhausting that I literally, all I could do was like wash my face, brush my teeth, eat an apple and go to bed. Like literally, I don't even know how I got home. But we're going to do this reading now. Look at the bruises. It was, do you know what I did? It was, excuse my bruises. It was a pole dancing class, by the way. Pole dancing class. Anyway, I loved it, but I'm not sure I'm going to go back. I have to see. All right. We're going to do a reading for you. Okay, let's get this going. I'm not used to doing like night readings, right? It's night time here. I've been out all day, but I have to get this reading done for you. Okay, Archangel Michael, please put your love, light and protection around this reading. Please remove any and all negative energies that don't belong here. Please release them now. Thank you so much. Please put your love, light and protection around me as the reader, and put your love, light and protection around our gorgeous divine feminines and their beautiful divine masculines, around the Ace of Cups collective as a whole. Thank you so much, Archangel Michael, for putting your love, light and protection around the loving bond and sacred connection that is shared between our gorgeous divine feminines and their beautiful divine masculines. We shall shuffle. Oh, what's going on? I'm cutting it on the Three of Swords, Justice in reverse. Okay, we'll see we'll see what's happening. Angels, thank you. Thank you for sending us signs, synchronicities and numbers. And please, angels, can you make sure that this reading reaches those who are coming into reunion with their beautiful divine masculines, their soulmates, twin flame, divine counterparts, the partner they're destined to be with. Please help this reading reach them and to give them love, light and clarity. Please. Thank you so much to our ancestors. Thank you so much to our spirit teams as a whole. Our guides, we appreciate you very much. Thank you for everything you're doing to help us. Somebody's walking away from somewhere. A broken heart is involved. Someone's walking away from somewhere. Oh, we'll see what's going on. Yeah, somebody's become single. Nine of Pentacles, someone's become single, someone's walked away from this. There's a situation. Something to do with the moon, I'm feeling. Yeah, there's a situation. Lovers in reverse. Somebody's ended the relationship and I'm thinking that, yeah, they're going to come towards you with an offer. Solid offer of commitment. Wow. Okay, so now we know what this reading's about. So, are we ready? Let's go. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, I'm just tuning in right now. So there is a lunar eclipse happening, depending on where you live, it's like in a couple of days, right? For a lot of us, it's on the 28th of August, which is a Friday. Don't worry, this is a timeless reading. It doesn't matter. Look, someone's going to get the courage to offer you a commitment, strength, and this has been a long time coming, but it's finally coming. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles with strength. So with this eclipse coming up, and we've just got off the tail end of a solar eclipse, right? This is like a final eclipse, okay? This is like I don't know much about astrology, I'm learning, but I know that it's a full moon in Pisces. It's a highly emotional time, and there's endings. There's endings. There's a lot of closing out of stuff, so it doesn't surprise me. I saw the Three of Swords, heartbreak, the reverse Lovers, self-explanatory, right? The Two of Wands. See, the Two of Wands is giving them being in a space between the two worlds. Spirit said they're getting the courage. They're becoming brave. They're becoming brave in order to offer you a commitment, offer you something that they know is a long time coming, an eternal love. right? That's coming your way. It's not coming your way, it is there. It's just they've got to kind of make it 3D, if that makes sense. Yep. Just as I said, oh, where did it fall? Just as I said that, yeah, they're just getting the courage that it fell. Spirit said because they don't know if they don't feel worthy. They don't feel like they're enough. Get out another deck. They don't feel like they're enough. Goosebumps. Oh, my spirit team are really here in a strong way. They don't feel like they're enough. They criticize themselves quite a bit. They don't know if you're gonna accept it though, but it's coming. It's also the Ace of Pentacles is a lot about manifestation. So what are they going through, Spirit? Tell me, what are they going through? Let's talk about healing. I'm going to use a healing deck. I'm just going to see if Spirit has anything to say about it. Like, is it about self? I'm hearing self-criticism, self-judgment, judging themselves, criticizing themselves, perfectionism, that kind of thing. Let's see what we got. Imbalance. Emptiness, victimhood, oh, past lives. So there's a family pattern and past life thing going on. Let me show you. Past lives and family patterns. Can you see that the family cards are vintage? You see that? So there's something that's happened in either between you or in their family in the past that's surfacing at the moment. And it's something to do with their childhood. Which has caused an imbalance in themselves. And right now that Three of Swords is a feeling of emptiness. Because you see that there's some codependency I'm hearing. Some kind of codependency that happened, that's been happening, that stemmed from past life. And to do with a karmic that they might have had lifetimes with, maybe a lifetime with that karmic. That now that they're gone, they're having to deal with. Yeah, look, you see, they're dealing with it using drink or any other addictive behavior. And when it comes, don't worry. Look, old habits, new habits. This is to do. You see that? Look at this. This is very clear. And you see that? Old habits, new habits. There's something about this lunar eclipse coming up. They're going through a transition. They're leaving the old for the new. Like I said before we started. Okay, let's have a look. What's paranoia about, Spirit? Repeat cards if you don't want to go further into it. Paranoia. Yeah, they're really, yeah, this came back out. They're paranoid about speaking up. That's why we got the Strength card. They feel disempowered. They feel disempowered, really. Yeah, their parents, there's something to do with it. I'm telling you, family patterns. They feel like they're that child. Right, I'm stuttering. See the voice card. They're that child. They are that child. There's also something about them having a martyr thing. They've been stuck in a situation. Maybe they are a parent, or there's something to do with being a martyr. Something to do with them trying to. The justice in reverse is to do with it. For some reason, I'm getting martyr. The martyr is a thing. Something to do with them having to sort of try to hold up for the greater good of everyone else but themselves, right? That's what's going on there. All right, Spirit. So you want to go into some other cards. All right. We're doing things a bit unusually today. There will be an extended. It's not going to be a terribly long extended, okay, because it's late at night and I want to get to your private readings. Okay, thank you so much for your patience. Okay, I'm going to get through. If you've booked, I will aim to get them done in the next few days, all right, to finish them all, okay? Thank you so much. All right, what else do you want to say, Spirit, about what they're going through? Oh. All right, so it says within a few days, this is giving me, I'm telling you, like lunar eclipse energy. All right, it says this situation or event has a potential to develop or unfold within a matter of days. Something is accelerating. It's a volatile situation. Unpredictable. Right, okay. Yeah, broken heart, holy crap. That's the Three of Swords, isn't it? So they've been like burying their head in the sand. They've been avoiding something. But it's weird, it says just a conspiracy theory here. And do you remember the tin hat? There was a tin foil freaking hat in that card. And it says here, just a conspiracy theory. Paranoia. That was the paranoia card. Fear-based thinking. What are they paranoid about? What are they paranoid about? Oh, empty nest, moving on, no one home. Endings, beginnings, it says. Making adjustment, new life, graduating. You see? That's a Scorpio card, a card of transformation. They've had to look in the mirror and see things for what it really is. Right? Facing issues. But there's a broken heart. This is like, it says Jack and Diane, like there's two people breaking up. Something that they've kind of avoided for a long time. It says happening now. We had happening in a few days and happening now. What's actually happening now? Is it a breakup that's happening now? Let me put everything back into the deck except the heartbreak card and the happening now card. And I'm going to put the heartbreak card back. Let's just zoom in on what's happening now. What's happening now, Spirit? Yeah, it's definitely going to be an extended. What's happening now, Spirit, please, for the collective, for the Ace of Cups collective? They're uncertain about something. They're like, it's a yes and no card. Something to do with their wealth, because that's the second wealth card I've had. Something to do with their wealth. What about it? Oh. Too many cards, Spirit. That's like a load of cards. It's like an hour's worth of cards there, Spirit. What is it about the uncertain about their wealth? Like we had a kerosene card earlier, something to do with an ignition, igniting something. I have to mention it because I got the dynamite card. Dynamite, number 5. I don't know if anyone likes dynamite bars. Dime bars? Dynamite, dime. There used to be an ad, I swear, retro ad about dynamite dime bars. I don't know if could be some kind of confirmation for somebody out there. But dynamite, it says excitement, passion, action, right? It says destroy, but it's also catalyst for change. There's sudden, unexpected, fast. Something is a catalyst for them right now. I don't know why this luxury card is showing itself. It will make itself clear to me later. But number 10 is like it's like an ending and a beginning. So what is this? What's the catalyst, Spirit? I'm excited to know. What's the catalyst? It says a train moving on, new endeavor, right? Going with the flow. Going away. So I hear run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. What is it? Small Town Boy? I don't know what Bronski beat. I don't know what that song was. It was 14:14 on the timer. Interesting. That's 5 and 5, and 5 and 5 is 10, and 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. Also about new beginnings. But let's find out. They're moving on, moving on, moving on. Something, so maybe their breakup is a catalyst for them coming towards you. Is that right? They're not coming out of rebound, Spirit said. No. And it is. What is it then, Spirit? Oopsie. Right. You have 2 cards. New direction, it says. New direction. catalyst for change on a dynamite card. It says here, keep going forward, moving on the train card. And it says here, new direction on the roundabout card. But this is saying they're not going to keep going on round and round and round. This is breaking out of that roundabout I'm feeling, because it says new direction. And it says keep it moving, keep on moving, don't stop, keep on moving just like the hands of time on a big clock. Sorry, I'm out of tune, I'm very tired. This is breaking out of this merry-go-round, because it says moving, keep it moving on there, but it says here moving on. So there's some moving parts. Things are happening now. It's happening now. Okay, for a lot of you, that your beautiful divine masculine is breaking up with a third-party karmic. Plans are coming to fruition. Plans? This is an Aries card. Plans are coming to fruition. And we've also got here a Scorpio card, number 7. It says here, awakening, higher perspective, right? Universe. See, both of these cards are looking up at a light. Do you see that? And do you want to know what's crazy? You see the one with the flag? It says flag. I've got checkered flag right under it. So in the extendeds, the checkered flag sometimes comes up as a sign. That it's a sign about an outcome coming to something, reaching a conclusion. If you see checkered print anywhere, on someone's bag, their shoes, on an advert, that's a sign that things are coming to completion. All right, and in a good way. Excuse me. So this is about an ending. It says a freaking ending, a final chapter. I'm hearing, it's the final countdown. And I heard that the other day, right? I heard it the other day in my head, just came into my head, the final countdown. Okay, anything else from this deck before I move on to another deck, Spirit? Yeah, they have some worry. They have some worry. They have anxiety. They have fear. They're nervous. Sure, this is a number 9 before the 10. You know what I mean? Also, this is a number 9. You see that? Leo, Gemini. Look at that. They're worried. Yeah. Okay, they are. Let me put these cards back. They are worried. I'm going in over here now. All right, let's keep talking. They're moving on from something. Oh my gosh. From the relationship with the third party. Yeah, they see that. You see this, it says here, rethinking their priorities, a different path. They're going to go on a different path now, right? Are you seeing the number 3 a lot lately? Yeah, they're thinking a lot about their finances. That's why we had that finance card, because they're uprooting themselves. Look at that. They're going to move out. It says here, deep changes, separation, forced change, transplant. They're moving out. I'm hearing they're moving out. They're moving on. Okay, moving on. Keep on moving. Don't stop. Keep on moving just like the hands of time on a big clock. They're moving. They're moving. The time will come one day. Yeah. Keep on moving, don't stop. No. Look, with the wind. Look, adventure. They're gonna go for it. They're gonna take that leap. This is giving the Fool card. It says yes. It says divine masculine. It says power, climax, success. All right, they're happy and warm. There's heartbreak and there's happiness. Okay, there's heartbreak about the ending, but there's happiness. It says here, transformation, depart, move. Come on, like 1919. 1919 is 1010. So a new beginning for both of you. Okay, look, twin flame engagement ring. Okay, diamond ring. Okay, double freaking rainbow. Look at that, twin flame. All right, proposal. Thank you, proposal. Right, that's the Ace of Pentacles that we saw in the beginning of the reading. The Knight of Pentacles. It's a long time coming, but it's good. It's just like this diamond. This diamond was a long time coming, was it not? Lifetimes, lifetimes and lifetimes did it take for this diamond to form until it's ready to be cut and set into a ring for you. Do you know how long this diamond's life, history has been in the making for your commitment, for your wedding ring, your engagement ring? Well, it's a bit like your twin flame connection. It's been distilling over time. Right? But look at this, a happy beginning, divine intervention, perfect timing, darkest before dawn. Oh, obstacles are going to be overcome. Problems are going to end. There's a fresh start. It says here, right? Promises kept. Problems end. Let me show this to you. Let me show this to you. This is a new beginning that's coming in. For those of you who are in twin flame connection, or like I said, it doesn't matter if you don't resonate with twin flames. I said in the beginning of this reading, may this reading reach those who need to hear it, who need to see it. Right? There's some worry. We had worry in the other deck, and I do have a card that might actually give us a little bit of information about the worry, although Spirit wants you to be positive and focus on the positive. But for a well-rounded reading that says, without dwelling too much on any or other, and or the positive and negative. Spirit wants to say that there is some manipulation going in, there's some secrets, there may be some gossip or something. Maybe that's even a part of a catalyst of the breakup, I don't know. Right, yeah, they're going to break out of a ball and chain so they can come and reunite with you. There it is. It says Swans, soulmate twin flame. This reading, come on, blooming love, the one, soul connection. Now there's some, okay, so what did we say? We were saying about some gossip and worry and all this business. There's a ball and chain card, all right? It says stuck, weighed down, restrictions, addictions, do you remember? Heavy burdens, baggage, codependency. I said that in the beginning when we were looking at the healing deck. Trapped, difficult relationship. Yeah, so they're moving on, they're getting ready, they're moving on, they have been getting ready, sorry, and they're moving on towards you. So how's this going to manifest? Here comes your beautiful divine masculine with a letter, with communication, okay? Communication, letter, writing, communication, making contact, okay? Email, whatever. They might even contact you an old-fashioned way, they might write you a letter. But they may ask you out for some kind of date because it says wishes are coming true. I freaking love the spirit animal cards. This is the ladybug. All right. It says here, happy, wishes coming true, a date. So there may be a date, and because it says here public venue, they may be worried about some gossip about them taking you out on a date. I'm going to go back to the tarot. So there might be some worry about taking you out. They're really, really thinking about, how am I going to do this? I want to freaking take gorgeous divine feminine out on a date. I want to wine her. I want to dine her. I want to 69 her. Sorry, I had to say that. But how am I going to do this, right? With the Two of Wands. How am I going to do this? Because of the worrying about what people are going to say. You know what I mean? Because a lot of them have been established in their communities. Respected. Maybe they have children. Maybe their kids have friends and parents. They know everybody. They have the same circle of friends as the karmic. And it's very, very weird for them, after maybe some of them even decades in a relationship of some kind with the karmic, to be suddenly going around dating you. And maybe you live in the same neighborhood, and maybe it's a small neighborhood. So look, they walked away from somewhere and they're now single. Okay, that's what it's saying. And they want to come directly towards you to reconcile with you. They might bring you flowers, right? They want to take you out. But there's some kind of conflict that's coming to an end. All right, a conflict that's come to an end, a fight or a conflict that's come to an end. Yeah, they're coming towards you, my darling, okay? They're coming towards you. All right, this is the Six of Swords with the Two of Cups, okay? They want this loving relationship with you. They want to date you. They want to take you out. All right, they want to do all those things. They want this happy new beginning with you. Okay, all right. Yeah, I was so exhausted after that pole dancing class. It was my first. I almost feel like the level of exhaustion I felt is a level of exhaustion that you're your twin is feeling, or your soulmate, your divine counterpart, from what's going on. I know it sounds crazy. Why am I linking it? I just felt it was a spiritual exhaustion when I came out of that dance class. I almost went to the curb, and I'm not going to say it, it's too much information. I was that exhausted. I was like, I can't, you know, how am I going to do this? All right, so it came out before, and I didn't say it, it came out. There's a Page of Pentacles here. They have an end game. It's going to be a humble offer when they come through, but they do want to, like, this is a level up. This is Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. They want to offer you a commitment, all right? First, it's like it's a relationship, friends to lovers, and then it's an engagement, and then I swear it's a marriage, or because you got the Ten of Pentacles. They want the end game with you. They want it all, right? They want the pets, they want the kids, they want the whole freaking house situation. And this is a tree of life in the Kabbalah, I believe. And this is a new beginning, right? They want this with you, okay? They're finding their balance and their stance to come towards you. They're going to put an end to an addictive behavior and or someone who's manipulating and controlling them and keeping them like a puppet on a string. This is the devil, okay? But this is in reverse, all right? Somebody that's been trying to keep them stuck and confused from moving on. But they are coming towards you. Look at this. This is the Two of Cups in a different deck, okay? This is giving me very sexual energy as well, like Kundalini, sex magic, alchemy, pouring forth your cups into each other, lots of hand holding, right? They want to come towards you. You've both been manifesting it. So remember, did I say sex magic? Because this is the magician. Right, okay, look. Can you see the energy pouring into like a body of water, spiraling? It's the same. You see that? You see that? It's a healing, physical, intimate love, if you understand what I'm saying, is coming. Physical, intimate love. All right, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be about time. Okay, it's going to be a really happy time. This is a happy tower, Spirit is saying, a happy tower, because this is the tower card. All right, the whole life, the whole environment is shape-shifting. The hand of the divine. You see that? And the divine's coming in and striking in them. You see how this energy is going in a big diagonal? Do you see that? They're having a heart awakening moment. And also this intimate time that you're going to have is going to be heart opening as well. They're worried that you're not single, okay. That they'll be shut out in the cold because the 8... Ooh. They're worried about that. They're also worried a little bit mostly about their finances and something to do with a home. 8 of Pentacles in reverse with the 5 of Pentacles upright. They're worried about money a little bit. But nothing... Spirit said they can worry, but this has ended. They can't stay... Before... Okay. Something fell on the ground. Before I look at it, it's facing away from me. Spirit saying to me that they were holding on with the ostrich in the sand for a while, not facing this reality because of the money, because of the investments, maybe a shared asset, a home property. But now it's over. Like I feel like the rug is being pulled from under their feet. They have to face it now. They're being thrown in the deep end, baby. And what fell on the ground, you see that? That's the 6 of Swords. That's the card of transition, of moving away from turbulence to calmer waters. With the Chariot. You see that? Moving away. They're like aligned now. There's no contradiction in their energy, right? There's no contradiction in their energy. They will come and talk to you and tell you the truth and be honest with you. The King of Swords. Okay? They're going to tell you about this disruption. You see, the tower's in reverse because it's a long time freaking coming. But they're going to be so much happier and so much more, so relieved about this ending. All right. So I want to go and talk about what we're going to talk about in the extended. I'm going to pull the cards that we're going to discuss in the extended. Before we do, though, please like the video if it's resonated, and leave me a comment to let me know if any of it resonates and why, if you want to. I can send you a tarot card or an oracle card a day by email for 30 days. Okay, I'll put song lyrics, I'll put a picture of the card, some writings from Spirit, and it's free. So I'll do that to support you, okay, during this time where you can't really see what's going on, you know, but you can feel it, right? So there's a link in the description and the pinned comment for that. excuse me. And if you would, if you like these, by the way, this is called a Divine Feminine pack. This is from Otter Spirit. I love this. This is amethyst for your intuition, right? Tapping it, and for telepathy, okay? Saying, because yeah, it boosts your telepathy. It does, at least for me. Okay, you've got Labradorite for protection. That's also for intuition. And you've got another intuitive stone and for emotional balance as well. This is Moonstone. And I'm loving Moonstone right now, especially with this lunar eclipse coming up. Together they help with surrendering to the divine. I put them under my pillow at night. I wear them almost every day. Or I wear 2 or 1, you know, or a combo. But anyway, if you do want to check them out, check out Otter Spirit. You probably know who they are. You've probably seen other readers talk about them, wear their crystals. They're high quality crystals. There's amazing small business. They support wild otters. Please use my link and it will help my channel. Thank you so much. I have discount codes for you. Thank you, Otter Spirit. So in the description, you'll see the discount codes. So be sure to use those. Thank you, Otter Spirit. So what are we going to talk about in the extended? Let's have a look. What are we going to talk about, Spirit? All right, we're going to talk about this, the path that they're going to choose. All right, this about something that some kind of them rethinking their priorities to do with, yeah, we'll clarify that. Oh, back to the ball and chain. We're going to clarify that even more. Some kind of difficult relationship, rethinking their priorities. This is giving that Sun card. Sun, 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 here we come. You remember the Sun card that we pulled in the other deck? I don't know where it is now. It was a beautiful card. Remember, like, and the character had their heart open. So it says here, yeah, divine masculine, victory, happy, warm. They're going to be so happy for like coming out of this. But we're going to read more about it in the extended and anything else, Spirit, we're going to meet. Sometimes we do more than these cards, sometimes less. All right. They have a plan. They have a plan to do with a commitment. Look. You see that? Okay, we're going to talk about that. Thank you, Spirit. I'm excited. I want to get right in there. So I love you. Okay, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, for commenting. Thank you for being here. I love you. Let's get straight into the extended. If you want to join the extended, the link's in the description or the pinned comment. When you sign up as a member, all right, you get access to all the extendeds I've ever done and all the extendeds I'll do for as long as you're a member. Okay, and yeah. Thank you. Okay. I love you. I'll see you in the extended. Bye, darling. Bye.